Welcome everyone, my name is Abby with Riverbend Yoga in Plainwell, Michigan, near Kalamazoo. I hope you all are doing well, staying sane in your mind, staying healthy in your body. I'm bringing you this practice today, and the theme of the practice is trust in the process. So the process of our yoga practice is that we're going to pay attention to our breathing, and we're actually going to partner with it. So the yogis believe that if you can control your breathing, you can control your emotional and physical health. And I see that that has many benefits for us right now. Also, we're going to be moving and strengthening our body, which is going to remove toxins, which is going to create an environment of health and wellness from the inside out. And also, we're going to be practicing meditation. And I think that has supreme benefits for us, especially during this time when there is such an unknown future, when we can work to be present and make choices based on present moment awareness. So I thank you all for joining me today, again, for this practice. Again, the theme of the practice is trust in the process. I surely miss seeing all of your faces, and if you would like, feel free to share this link with somebody who geographically is not able to come into my class, if you have been a student at Riverbend Yoga. Also, there is going to be a link for a donation if you would like to donate as well. I thank you all for tuning in and tuning out everything else that's going around. It will be there when you come out of your practice, or maybe perhaps not. So, again, the theme of this practice today is trusting in the process. So I'd like to invite you to just simply close your eyes, sit up on something. I have what's called a bolster. You can grab a blanket or just something to elevate your hips up, so your hips are above your knees and your knees are below your hips. It just opens up this space here. And just resting your hands on your knees gently, and just simply start to close your eyes. And again, just tuning out everything else that's going on around right now, and just tune into your breathing. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. So as you breathe in, I'm going to encourage you to fill up all the way, fill up your belly and fill up your chest with breath. And then exhale all the way out, empty out completely and fully. So a few more deep breaths like that, in through your nose. And out through your nose. If you can, just start to notice any tension in your face or your jaw, and relax as you're breathing deep. And then again, work to minimize distractions by just narrowing down your attention to your breathing. Thanking God for each and every breath that we take in and out today. Good. So go ahead and open up your eyes. We're going to make our way to the mat. So you can remove your bolster, and we're going to come into what's called child's pose. So go ahead and open up your knees, press your hips back to your heels, and walk your hands forward as your forehead drops down to the mat. Again, tune in with your breath. Start to partner with your breath as you take a few deep breaths in and out. Good. From here, find your way to all fours. This is called tabletop pose. In tabletop pose, your shoulders are right over top of your wrists and your hips are right over top of your knees. We're going to move through the spine. So dropping your belly, lifting your chest. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, pull the belly button back, down the spine, tucking the tailbone, tucking the head. That's your exhale breath. Inhale, you're going to look up, open chest. And then exhale, press back, dome the spine. Inhale, open chest, look up. And last time, exhale, pull back, belly button to spine. Good, come to neutral spine. From here, we're gonna come into our plank pose. So plank pose, you can bring your knees together and you can come into plank here. Or you can also come into plank by tucking your toes and having your knees come up and off the mat. If you are here, just make sure that, again, you're happy about it because that's what you've chosen. Every body is different, so just, again, you start from where you're at. However you're feeling today, however much energy you have to contribute to your practice, just as long as you're staying consciously connected to that deep, full breath. This is a very powerful pose right to begin with. So just tap into the power of your breath to support and sustain you for as long as you're going to be here. Trust in the process. Last full deep breath in here. And then exhale, pull your hips up and back into down dog. And from there you can just press back through your heels, left side, right side, shake your head out. No tension in your head, your neck, your face, or your jaw. Flare open through your fingertips. Press into the mat as you lift your hips high to the sky. Like you're going to drop your chest in between your inner thighs. Slight little bend in your knees as your tailbone just continues to roll up towards the sky. And stay here again, deep breath in and out. And just notice how that feels. Good, next inhale, lift up high onto your toes, shift forward, find your version of plank pose, and then slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Good, when you get there, tops of the feet press in. Hands are gonna stay underneath your shoulders. Draw your shoulders up and back as we come into what's called low cobra. So strengthening the top of the spine. So you're gonna inhale, lift up, open up the chest. And then exhale, slowly float back down. Maybe dropping your forehead all the way down to the mat. Inhale will lift you up and open chest. Exhale will take you back down, forehead to mat. Inhale will lift you up and open chest. And exhale will take you slowly back down. Inhale will lift you up, last round. And then exhale will slowly pull you back down. Now press yourself back in a child's pose, this time knees together. So knees together, dropping your hips back towards your heels, or somewhere close to it, and then walk your hands out as your forehead drops back down to the mat. 3 deep breaths here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Maybe open mouth exhale if you need to release additional heat or additional stress. Good. Rise back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, reach your hips up. Find your way back into down dog. Feet are about hips distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Tailbone reaching high to the sky. Inhale onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump to the front. Hang low in that deep forward fold. Just dropping your hands over your torso. Your arms are dangling down, maybe a slight sway from side to side. Shaking out any tension, no stress, only the good stress. There's good stress and bad stress, right? Stress that's going to move you towards something that's greater and better for your overall health. And stress that we hang on to that's really unnecessary. Good. Come to center. Bring your feet together and then slide your hands up, halfway lift as you're flattening out your spine. Exhale, back down, forward fold, bend your knees, and then reach your arms up into an imaginary chair as your shoulders draw back. Plug the shoulders back. This is called fierce pose. So again, you're sinking back into your heels, little to no weight in the toes as you draw your arms up high to the sky. Good, and then you're just gonna sit here, calm, collected, breathing deep. Pull your belly button up towards your heart. Good, now press in, rise all the way up, stretch your arms up overhead, and then exhale, open arms, flat spine, come all the way back down to your toes. Next, inhale breath, inhale halfway, and then exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step back, right foot, left foot, or left foot, right foot, lower down slow. Next, inhale, tops of the feet release, inhale, rise up, lower high, and then exhale, slowly back down. Bring yourself into down dog. Hips reach up. Deep breath in from here. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, rise up into your chair. And press in, rise all the way up. Open arms, flat spine, come back down. Inhale, halfway lift. So as we move and breathe, step back, right foot, right foot, slowly lower down. Inhale, open chest. We're removing all those impurities. Trust in that process. Come back, down dog. Hips reach high to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, slowly back down. Sink into your chair, arms rise up, come all the way to standing, and bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to turn to stand towards you. From here, you can feel that heartbeat below. Place one hand in the heart, one hand in the belly. Feet hip distance apart. And start to slow that inhale and exhale down once again. So deep breath in, filling up your belly, filling up your chest. And exhaling back out. Inhale all the way, filling up all the way. And exhaling slowly back out. Open mouth if you need to release additional heat. Good. Come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Once again, reach up, look up. Exhale, open arms, flat spine. Come on down to your toes. Next inhale, lift up halfway. And next exhale, you can take that little yogi push-up or you can skip it and just walk into down dog. Good. So hips are reaching high, heels are pressing low, taking advantage of that heat that you created in your body. Continue to focus your attention in on your breath, making sure that nothing is pulling you away from that deep, full breath. The whole practice. That really is a practice. That's the meditation portion. Good. From here, we're going to inhale. That right leg stretches high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, step it through to the front. Good. Inhale, arms rise up into crescent lunge. Crescent lunge, that knee is over the top of your ankle or behind it. Good. So if this is too much, you can drop down your knee. Top of the foot releases. Good. Hands to your heart, wherever you're at. And we're going to take a twist. So twisting over that right knee. You can take your left elbow to your right knee. I'll show you here. So from here, you're going to lean forward, take that left elbow on the outside edge of your right knee. It's called prayer twist. And you're twisting open towards the right side. Good. So you can stay here. Again, if you need to, drop down that back knee and taking prayer twist. Good. Every time you breathe out, pull your belly back and really press into that front foot, that anchor foot. Good. Wherever you're at, drop your hands hands back down. Step that right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, back down dog. Now I'm facing a different way. I'll probably have to move. But we're going to take your left leg high to the sky wherever you're at. And then exhale, bend your knee, step it through to the front. Press in, rise up, arms come overhead. Good. Catch your breath here, or again, drop down that back knee, top of the foot releases. Continue to draw your shoulders back as you knit that rib cage together. Stretching those arms high to the sky. Good. Hands together. Good. Deep breath in. And shift forward, taking that right elbow on the outside edge of the left foot. Taking that prayer twist once again. And you can always drop down that back knee. Good, last deep full breath here. Good, hands drop back down. Take that left leg, stretch it high to the sky. Inhale, breath. And then exhale back, down dog. Take a deep breath in when you get there. And then exhale, bend your knees, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Stretch high, hands come to your heart. Good. Awesome. From here, you're going to step your right foot forward. Your left foot's going to be back. And you're going to come into warrior two pose. Good. Kind of have the sniffles a little bit, so excuse me. So that back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Once again, any lunge you come into, that knee is going to be over top of the ankle. Okay? So come into your lunge. Don't ever feel afraid to look around at your feet. As you stretch your arms open wide, drop your shoulders back and look over your front fingertips. Really press into those front feet. Good. Flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back, coming into reverse warrior. As you just walk those left fingertips down, reaching back. Good. And then come back up, take that elbow to the knee, top arm stretches up into the sky. And take about 3 deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Continue to roll those inner thighs open as you press the feet into the mat. You can even drop down a little bit further if you need to. Hand to a block or the mat. As you continue to stretch up, look to the side, or look down. Good. From here, pivot towards the front. You're going to drop down that left knee, top of the foot releases. You're going to press into the left hand, and the right arm is going to shoot up high into the sky as you take a twist. So you can be here, that back knee can be dropped down, or you can tuck the toes and bring it up off the mat as you stretch out. And take about 3 breaths here, again, just kind of peeling the chest open towards the sky. Keep pressing into the mat with that strong standing arm. Good. Taking that right hand back down, step up to the front, both feet. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, arms up, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Good. Stepping that left foot forward, right foot back, coming into warrior two once again. Sinking down into the hips, your head, your heart, and your hips are all in one line. Those inner thighs are rolling open, those feet are pressing in. So you have this energy in all directions. Down, open, and up. Good. So sinking in, again, looking over your front fingertips. Again, just sinking into your own personal degree. Good. Flip that front palm, reach forward, up and back, towards the back of the mat. 3 deep breaths as you're just reaching over. Good. Drop the elbow to the knee. The top arm's going to stretch up. Again, so just trusting in the process that as you're moving your body into these different shapes and you're breathing deep, you're actually, again, creating this environment that's super healthy as you're removing all these toxins and you're actually strengthening the body. Even if you don't feel it right away, continue on in your practice. The benefits will come. Good. And shift towards the front. Drop down that back knee. Top of the foot releases. Press into your right hand. Left arm shoots up. Open up the chest as you twist. Take about 3 deep breaths here. Again, either looking up to the side or down. Good. Drop that back hand down. Tuck the toes. Knee comes up. Step up. Both feet. Inhale halfway. Exhale forward fold. Arms rise all the way up overhead. Palms to touch. Hands to your heart. Good. So we're going to put that together in a little bit of a flow. 1 breath per 1 movement. You're going to get heat from the inside out, and then we'll go into a couple deeper holds. Hands to your heart at the top of the mat. Breathe with me as you inhale, arms up. And then exhale, open arms, flat spine, come back down. Kayla, inhale halfway. And then exhale, stepping back, right foot, left foot, lower down, slow. Inhale, open chest as you look up. Exhale, slowly back down dog. Hips reach high to the sky. Take your right leg, stretch it up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bend the knees, step it through. Press in, rise up, arms overhead. Open arms, find your warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, top arm stretches up or overhead. Good. Shift towards the front. Press into your left hand, right arm shoots up. Good. Right hand comes back down. Step up to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up high to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, stretch up, look up. Exhale, deep forward fold, flat spine, come on down. Inhale, halfway, peek up, and step back, right foot, left foot. Find your plank. You can drop down to your knees, so lower down slow. Inhale, open chest, rise up, lower high cobra. Exhale, slowly back down dog. Hips reach up high to the sky. Take your left leg, stretch it up. Exhale, bend your knees, step it through to the front. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Open arms, warrior 2. Flip your front palm, inhale, up and back. Exhale, elbow to knee, top arm stretches over. Good, come towards the front, press into your right hand, left arm draws up. And exhale, back down, step to the front, both feet, inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press in, rise all the way up high. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good. Check in with your breath once again as we pause and take a few deep breaths. Again, you can just put your hands on your heart here, one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, or you can simply rest your arms at your sides. Whatever brings you more comfort or solace in this moment to, again, catch your breath. Just draw your shoulders up and back, pull your kneecaps up. And again, just deep breath in and out. Just notice how you feel now. We're going to take that tree pose, so bring your hands to your heart or your hips. Press into your left foot. You're going to kickstand your right foot. Slowly slide it up below or above your knee. If you need something to hang on to, go ahead and grab a wall, a chair. Again, hands here, here, or you can stretch them up high to the sky. If you stretch them up high to the sky, make sure your shoulders don't come up. Just draw them back nice and relaxed. You can stay here, you can look up. And again, just 3 deep breaths, just pressing in, rising up, creating as much space as you can. Root down, reach high, breathe deep, last breath. And then exhale, slowly back down. Good, shake it out. Second side, we want to be balanced. Hands to your heart or your hips. Kickstand that left foot, slide it up below or above the knee. You're going to stay here, here, or here. Press down, reach up, breathe deep. Just be here. Right now, you, your breath, and your body, nothing else. Even if you sway. Trees have a tendency to sway. Last breath here. Good. Slowly make your way back down. Good job. Shake it out. Come to the top of your mat with me. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, stretch up, look up. And then exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Next inhale, lift up halfway. And then exhale, breath. You're going to step your left foot back, drop down your knee, top of the foot releases. Good. We're going to make our way into what's called pigeon, one of my favorite poses. So take your right foot over, walk it over to the left side. You're going to drop your right knee towards your right wrist and then stretch that left leg way back like a tail. Good. Place your hands here at your sides. Your hips are squared towards the front. If you're falling onto your right hip a little bit more, just prop yourself up, maybe place a blanket underneath your hip. Good, so square your hips off, take a deep breath in and up, creating space for your belly, your chest, and your heart. And then exhale, slowly make your way down to the mat. 3 deep breaths when you get there. Again, trusting in the process. Deep breath in and out. Good. Slowly make your way back up. Hands at your sides, tuck your toes, knee comes up. Stretch that right leg high to the sky, maybe 3-legged dog, stacking your hips, and come back to down dog. Good. I need to tuck my shirt in. Good, so take your left leg, stretch it up high to the sky, and then exhale, bend your knee, step it through to the front. Left knee, left wrist, stretch that right leg way back. Top of the foot releases. Good. Hands plug in at the sides. Inhale, rise up, open chest, look forward. And then exhale, slowly make your way down. Nice and easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. And relax. A few deep breaths here. Again, just noticing how this feels in your body, making any necessary adjustments, and just continue to pay attention. And again, just watch your body start to release as you just hang out a bit longer. Good, slowly come back up. Tuck your back toes, knee comes up, stretch that left leg out however you need to, kicking it up, taking 3-legged dog, stacking your hips, back into down dog. Last down dog as you press the heels in, lift the hips high, deep breath in, and exhale, bending your knees, step or jumping to the front, sit down on your mat. Good. Coming towards the front of your mat, hands resting at your sides. We're just going to do a few neck and shoulder opening here. So again, crossing your legs, left in front of right, right in front of left, whatever feels comfortable for you. Dropping your chin to your chest as you exhale. And taking your right ear over to your right shoulder, pause there. And then taking the chin through the chest over to the opposite side, pause there. And just kind of pendulum swing the neck from side to side. Breathing out as you come through the center, breathing in as you come up. And then take those circles all the way around. And releasing any tension in your neck or your shoulders. Go the other side. Good. Head is going to rest right over top of your shoulders, and we are going to end where we began in just this comfortable seated position. If you'd like to lay down on the mat, and come into an actual Shavasana where you're just lying down. I chose to end where we began in kind of a seated meditation. So again, the theme of the class was trusting in the process. So again, just trusting in the process that if we are breathing deep, it is going to relax us. It's going to get us into the present moment awareness. And again, just movement is so good for our bodies right now. We have all of these different emotions. We don't want to get them stuck in the body, and they need a healthy way to move up and move out. In a healthy way, yoga is one of those tools.